Hey, have you ever been hot yoga drunk? Hot yoga drunk, yes! That is the problem of the problem of the day on hot yoga problems. Ow! I got them, and I want to tell you about this process. The warning signs that you might be hot yoga drunk. It's a thing I learned today from one of the yogi instructors. The number one indication of hot yoga drunkenness, experienced that firsthand yesterday. I was destroyed by the class, and somehow, despite the complete idiocy of the maneuver, I forgot my mat at the studio. I just left it there, not on the ground. I wasn't that hammered. I mean, if you're hot yoga hammered, you might just forget your mat's even laid out, and you just walk out of class and stumble home and crash, and you don't even clean up after yourself. Your block's all sweaty, and it's just I've never been that bad. I've heard it's a thing. But I was definitely hot yoga tipsy yesterday, because when I got home, I realized, lo and behold, where was my yoga mat? Could it have been at the studio? Yes. And so I went back this morning, and there I was. And the instructor was like, yo, Raffety. No, she didn't say that. She doesn't know who I am. I introduced myself. I said, hey, I'm Rob. I may have left my mat here yesterday. I don't remember. Oh, she's like, oh, yeah, go check. And there's a little cubby hole, because there's a lot of people that get hot yoga drunk. It felt good to know that I wasn't the only one. There were like mats, car keys, wallets, purses. There was a lot of lost and found items from people getting hot yoga drunk off their butt. And that happens, man. And that's not the first time I've forgot my mat at the studio. So I don't want to claim to be a yoga-holic or anything, but I might have a problem, man. I might have a problem. So yeah, getting hot yoga drunk. That's my jam, I guess. It's better than the alternative. I don't know. What's the alternative? Sleep? Maybe sleep's better than that. I don't know. The bottom line is, you get so discombobulated after a session. It's so jarring, so all devastating that you lose track of things, It doesn't have... I'm not exclusive, man. It's not just me. I know it. I know you're out there. My hot yoga drunk pals, we should get together. What if everybody that had a propensity for hot yoga drunkenness got together and went to the same class and just got messed up big time? By which I mean not drinking. I mean we just enjoy the class so much that we all forget a whole bunch of crap. That would be funny. I don't know. It's just funny to me, I guess. I'm easily amused. I want to be very clear here, in case there's any confusion, because, not everybody in my tens of loyal listening audience of the Raff's Brain Hot Yoga Problems podcast is, up to speed. When I talk about hot yoga drunkenness, I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm just talking about these. It's a stupefying state post hot yoga that one may encounter after a particularly excruciating session. And I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing. I've always complained about feeling weird and discombobulated and all messed up and everything, and forgetful and just absent-minded and that sort of stuff. This is what happened today. I walked in and I explained, I think I left my mat, and the yogi instructor was like, oh, you were hot yoga drunk. That happens to the best of us. And that was cool to hear from a yogi instructor. It probably happened to her sometime. Everybody gets hot yoga drunkenness. We can all get intoxicated on our own sweat, blood, tears, odors, bodily fluids. Everything that comes out of you in that experience can occasionally lend itself to complete and utter insanity and confusion. And that's what happened. So it was fun. I saw a little lost and found cubby hole. Lo and behold, there was my mat, and I was able to roll it out and use it today. Woo! It's like I didn't even skip a beat. And here's what I legitimately thought this for just like a split second. What if I claim to be a hot yoga drunkaholic, whatever you want to call it? So that's my thing. Like, that is my modus operandi. Is that a word? I think it's Latin for the mode of operations or something. I don't even know. I use all sorts of words. I don't even know what they mean half the time. I mean, I swear. The word that I use a lot that I think I don't have a real clue as to what it actually means is leverage. Hey, man, I'm going to leverage this. I'm going to leverage that. I'm like, I guess we all started using it after the, Great Recession when that was all in the news, and it hasn't left our nomenclature. I'm going to leverage this car to go to yoga class. Is that right? No. I think you leverage things to get other things, to get a higher return on investment. ROI, baby. That's another term that came to mind. We just got to all sound smart. We got to impress each other, But if I could be hot yoga drunk every day, I could leave my mat at the class every day, and I wouldn't have to rent a locker. I would just forget it in my state of intoxication, and that would save me from having to haul this stinky little rubber mat around in my car, because that's what I do. I'm kind of lazy. I don't know. What does this mean about me? What does this suggest? That I typically just leave the yoga mat in the back seat. I take the towel. The towel is the stank rag of my life that just pours out. I sweat profusely in those sessions, and the towels have to get washed after every use. The mat, I use the alcohol swabs. I roll it up. I throw it in the back. I'm good to go. And if I'm feeling crazy, I can just roll the mat out, in the middle of the highway in a traffic jam and get some Ujjayi on and chill. It's like an emergency option, and just in case I feel stressed, I gotta get some yoga on. Okay, roll the mat out. It's there. It's handy dandy. It's like a Swiss Army knife or something whenever you need it. Okay. So hot yoga drunkenness, man. I didn't know that was a thing. I just learned about it today. That's the problem of the day. It's the solution of the day, as they say. Alcohol isn't just a problem. It's a solution. Literally, it's a solution. It's a liquid, and it's like a chemical thing. So, in case you wondered about that, I'd love to hear from you if you've ever been hot yoga drunk. I want to hear about your escapades. Sometimes the best things in life happen when you're hot yoga drunk, and then you have a great story to tell afterwards. If we could compile all these in a list on a Reddit channel somewhere, I could make a short screenplay about it. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend or whatever. I don't know when I'm going to release this episode. I'm kind of got a backlog going, but hey, that's a good problem to have. Thanks again for joining me. Raff's brain. Hot yoga problems. Ow, I got them. Until next time, I'm a slay, mofos.